friends, because I don't want to see you. I don't want to see your people. I don't want to see your friends. I don't want to see your thoughts. I don't even want your thoughts. You could see thoughts. Oh Lord. I don't know. I'm just recognizing the me's in me. Story time. Okay, pause the story because this has nothing to do with what I'm about to start chatting about. But I made soup the other day, and when I tell you this chicken-filled soup of goodness was made with life, and then the next day mac and cheese, who gonna stop me? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Chit Chat with Brat. I am Brat, and of course we're gonna chat. It's been a while, but I'm back. Fake and for real, but for fake but for real. So this is the story time of why I don't mess with nothing too close to home, honey. This took place in high school, but you know, like all lessons and the wisdom that you have come from a time and a place. I guess it really doesn't matter the age or whatnot. Yeah, so let me make this quick because it's 8:23 and I'm sure people will start coming in soon. Which if you are not subscribed, make sure y'all do that. Make sure y'all comment down below. Subscribe, make sure to do where you at. Okay, thank you. All right, so way back when, right? Mountain High, way back when. Listen with a young man. Like I said, I was in high school. He wasn't anymore. I think he may have graduated a few years before. Oh, I don't know. I think I was like a junior or a senior in high school. He wasn't in school. He had been graduated long time. I was new to the block. And we didn't live on the same block. We lived around the corner from each other, right? I probably mentioned it in the story time before, way long time ago, which I've been thinking. So my channel originally started with story times, right? I was thinking about taking the old story times in the dungeon and then like retelling them in the 2025 version, or just going back and reacting to them. I don't know. Comment down below if you think or would even watch that. Do you think that's a thing? Because a lot of the crazy stories happen that, I'm not gonna say I was outside at a young age, but I was outside pretty early. And I'm like calmed down now. Like I've seen a lot. I've witnessed so much that it's like, I don't, you know. All right, boom, so make it quick. Yeah, so I'm dealing with this guy. And I mean, overall, whatever the case, nice guy, whatever. I don't know what made us fall off. I felt like, and he had a twin. This is not the story time with the last story time with the twin. We don't gotta connect that, but he had a twin. They didn't look alike. But I didn't like that, like, so, and I feel like guys probably think the same thing, like, you know, you're dealing with one girl and she has like a group of friends, and it's like, am I dealing with you or them? It was kind of given that, because why everybody's all in our business, you know what I mean? Like, if we talk about something and next thing you know your twin comes and brings it to me, and maybe it was a lot, and it got kind of weird to the point where I didn't want to do it no more. We just gone. And you know, back then, like I said, I've had a lot of maturity. If I felt like it didn't suit me, I was out of here. It sometimes wasn't a conversation, but I didn't really think it through. He lives behind you. He lives right around the corner. You can't do too much hiding, you know what I mean? And then like my mom was extra strict, so you know you couldn't just come to the house. But if a person can't reach you after a while, I'm coming to the house. So I had to remember the situation and the dynamics of the everything, because let me tell you right now, mama would have shut it down. Me, him, and whatever. And then it also got bigger than that, which I don't know who watched my channel, but yeah, our people just started like, I don't know, we're not gonna go in detail, but families got connected, you know what I mean? Like later on through life or whatever, we had been going or whatever. The whole point of the story is, I used to take mountain, rivers, and valleys just to get home. The simple way was take the bus, walk under the trestle, turn the corner, I pass his house, walk around another corner, I'm home. It was only 5 houses on my block, not even, I think it was like 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 houses on the block. You can't, the journey I would take to get home just so that I didn't have to pass this man, it was ridiculous, y'all. Like, and in my head, it makes sense. I mean, it still makes sense because I don't want to see you. I don't want to see your people. I don't want to see your friends. I don't want to see your thoughts. I don't even want your thoughts. You could see thoughts. Oh Lord. I just felt like the best thing to do was just to disappear, and you can't know when I'm coming and going. I mean, when I left out, it was early in the morning, so I didn't really care. Even though people found their way outside early in the morning too. You know what I mean? Like cracker early. I'm going to school, and you just outside doing what? Doing what? Nobody was gardening. Doing what? You know what I mean? And then it was a whole bunch of them. Like you, your twin, 14 of your cousins. You know what I mean? And it was just like the hangout spot. And then I never hung out. You know, it wasn't giving that. You know, we were really I was discreet because I've always been like this. I don't like people in my business. I don't like for people to know what's going on. It could be a thought because you can't really help with, you know, because somebody's always going to say something. You know, you can't really help. It could be a thought like maybe, but you're never going to know my thoughts, my where I'm at, my pinpoints. Like it's just not a thing for me. So, you know, messing with neighbors or we live in the same building. And now, imagine if we lived in the same building. I mean, it was houses, but like I'm just saying, the mountain, knowing me, because I'm extra. If I don't want to be seen, I'm not going to be seen. So if I got to wake up at the crack of monkey early, I'm going to be there. If I got to come in at the late nights of the night, just so I don't have to see, I'm going to do that. You know what I mean? And mind you, still got to keep it cute, still got to keep it low, because mama can't know. Because if mama blowing up all the spots, first of all, she's in high school, what's happening here? I mean, he wasn't too far. You know what I mean? Like, we're not going to drag it like that. But I'm sure if I was like a junior or a senior in high school, he could have graduated like 2 years before then. Or I doubt a year, probably was like 2 years, 3 years, you know what I'm saying? But it just, that whole dynamic, and nothing ever went like sour or left when our families did connect on like a different level. It really was like a family kind of thing. I mean, he was no kin to me, honey, but when that did start happening, it wasn't like what's the word, weird, because I had already did my scaling buildings and G.I. Joeing to get places that it just got to the point where, oh, I never see her, like, yo. And then when I would get caught, like at the store or like whatever, he was like, yo, so you really just hiding? What you mean, what happened? Mind you, you don't know what I just had to do to get home, honey. I done scaled through the backyard, came through the front yard, went around, I was going out of my way just to go home. I don't even want a thought. Yeah, I saw her over there. She came home. She home already. She ain't NCO. She been real past. Like, I don't want you to know my movements. And I know, Brittany, it's never that serious. People not even thinking about you. That's probably the truth. But people be thinking about you. Okay? Like, grilled cheese moving silence. You know what I mean? You never know who's watching you. I'm always thinking that somebody's watching you. I am pro on action movies. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know who watching me for real. You say you not, but you know something about me that I'm confused on how you know. You know what I mean? Like, even down to like where I live now, my neighbor's high and by. Hey, bye. The most you might say, oh, she's always happy. She's bubbly. That's it. And then a time or two, I have my angry face on where don't mess with me, because I need you to know that if it goes left, we're going left. Okay? And if it goes left, I'm dragging you to hell. I need that known. Yeah, anything too close to home. At work, definitely not at work, because I told y'all about the couple. The lady be looking at me like she ready to beat me up for looking at her man, and it's like, ma'am, I'm not looking at him. I never did, ever. First of all, the man got some likeness to him. I love me a dark-skinned chocolate. Actually, Boo Baby now is a little light bright, but that's not the point. Folks, don't stop. No. I gotta take that all out. Oh my God, almost blew me up, y'all. I gotta take that out. But yeah, no, ma'am. And if I want a man, I want my man. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have to be worried about, even though things may come along down the line, you just don't know. Like, if you really don't know, how could you? You know what I mean? I don't know if something's going on behind my back. As long as I don't know about it, I better not see it, hear it. Nobody else better not come to me with it. Like, I'm just real particular with a lot of things, just because I don't go after something that's not mine. All right, going back to the story, because how did we get there? too close to home, honey. We at work, we at home. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I'm gonna tell you something about my new neighbor. I got a new neighbor, but I don't really know much about, like, you see how I'm talking about the little things I know about my new neighbor? I don't even know the man like that. I'm about to tell y'all a whole little get up, get down. So that means I'm not gonna tell y'all because I really don't know. But what I do know is after a certain time, we got to start locking it down, okay? Because I'm at work extra early because y'all had me up all night. I was trying to mind my business. If I'm asleep and I get woken up with the is one thing. But to get woken up scared because, oh my God, is something happening? Then to know y'all getting down with the get downs? Hello. All right, one time, two time. I gotta move my room to the living room at this point. Like, all right, we're not gonna be talking about him like that because I don't know that man, and he just living his life. And I'm not hating. I love it. I just want you to know when I'm getting cracked down to the back down, it better not be no issues because we going on week 2 with this nonsense. I just know when it's time for me to get cranked down to the mac down, it better not be no issues, because even if it ain't that good, I'm dragging it. I'm dragging it. All right. Anyway, too close to home, guys. Too close to home. I've been trying to think of some story time. Oh yeah, this is one of them. I'm about to say I did think of one. This was it. Hello. All right, but I'm thinking about going down and telling my old stories so we could sit and laugh and chat about that. What y'all think? Not too much? Go back and tell my old story times because a lot of them are jokes. And like, I was in a different space. I ain't gonna say it just happened at that time because like I told you, if I'm telling my story, I'm over it. Like, hey, yo, listen, the day it happens, I may be still mad and salty, not salty, but like have things to say. But half the time when I tell a story, I get mad like it just happened. So it's like I'm over it, but I'm ready to laugh and do some shits and giggles. So let me know if I should do that, or if I should just leave it alone, or tell some new ones because you know we got some in the pot now. But story time. You ever dated your neighbor? No. You ever dated somebody you worked with? Yes. I think one time. Wait, I don't want to talk too soon. Hold on. Okay, well, all right. You don't. Okay, so I don't count the time where like he was already my boo and I put him onto the job. I don't count that. Like we needed hands and you want a side hustle, I got one for you. I was in a position to put you on. I'm gonna put you. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. I don't count that because it's not like only one time. And it worked well. It only got a little like when like certain customers would come in and I'm a friendly person, or people just like, not that I'm friendly, I'm kind. I'm friendly too. I can't help that I'm friendly, but I don't get disrespectful and I make sure lines don't get crossed and I keep it corporate. But I don't know if he thought that whatever. So like if a man was like talking too long to me, he would come out of nowhere to help or to do. And my thing is like, I don't like that, because here's my thing. Half the time, if people in a situation or friend or whatever and just doing what they do, why are we like, I just feel like as long as it's not disrespectful, like don't be in my face with the extra, you know what I mean? But if I don't, you know what I mean? But if I'm not giving it, don't be coming and act like you helping people just to be nosy. I guess girls do that too, but call me what you want. I got the mindset of a dude, I ain't got the time. So when certain men do like female traits things, not saying that boys at the time that I'm not connecting that, but I'm just saying, it's like it throws me off because it's like, who's the female here, me or you? I'm like, hello. The whole affectionate, I didn't grow up like that. So like it took life an experience to like kind of draw it out of me, but even still I can't. Like even down to how I sleep, like I don't like, I need space, you know. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. Too close to home, nah buddy, it's not for me. I'm different. I've accepted that because it's like I still am like a girly girl, but I'm still like a, what do you call it, like I like to be the most feminine in any type of situation I'm in, relationship I'm in. I like to be the lady, you know. I could be emotional, but it's coming from a good place. But I'm also not too latchy because I'm always ready for somebody to switch up. Is that a thing? But just have to do it too close to home. I don't know, I'm just recognizing the me's in me. I'm recognizing the me in me. No, I'm recognizing the me's in me. There's certain levels of me. But alright guys, Chit Chat with Brat over and out.
Jimmy on the track, so you know it's lit.